Good morning, friends. Today we are here on the 8th day in the Meridian Overseas. Myself, as you know, Umesh Prasad Singh, faculty of Meridian Overseas. And we have a candidate, a student of ours here in the Meridian Overseas. His name is Gaurav Vyas. He is basically from Jodhpur and planning to go to Canada. And he's studying with us here. And he's a very serious student and he has great ambitions in life. As you all know, speaking is a style, and today he is going to give a focal attention on speaking style in IELTS and the training what he is receiving. And he is a distant student of ours. He stays in Jodhpur, but he keeps on calling us over telephone, and he is very sincere and at the same time has his own ambience, and he wants to crack this IELTS examination in a scientific manner, as we have discussed in various candidates, in various students' phase. Whoever came with own innovative ideas, now he will just say something about how he is actually trying himself to improve his speaking style more and more. He is doing well in the reading, listening and writing part, but he is now interested to speak to all of you, all viewers who are observing us every day in the morning. And today you will have a tips from my student. He is going to speak on how he is trying to develop his speaking capacity. He will tell something and just listen to him carefully. Now I invite Gaurav to say something about speaking skills.
Hi friends, my name is Gaurav Vyas and I am a student of BCA. Actually I am pursuing BCA and I am in final year and I want intake in second year. I got to know about Meridian Overseas on Google, and after visiting the Meridian Overseas and when I communicate with Amar sir, they have lot of connection in abroad, and after talking to them I feel that they have lot of connection to abroad and they are so good. So I got admission in Meridian Overseas, and the faculty of this Meridian Overseas is also good. As I am a distance student of Meridian Overseas, Umesh sir also helped me after calling me on Jodhpur to hold a 5-minute speaking. For speaking, I think when you speak in native language of your speak in your native language, you should translate in English. If you are speaking in native language, you should have a curiosity to translate in English. Just like that, I need some maneuver. What does maneuver means? Maneuver means jugaad. It means that you should convert your native language in English, and talking in the front of mirror is also good. It increases our confidence, it increases our eye contact, so it is also a good way to increase our speaking in better ways.
So Gaurav, let us chat something about speaking. Let us chat about hobbies. What are your hobbies? Just tell your friends.
My hobbies is biking. I'm very fond of biking. I just fond of exploring new places. I just fond of exploring new tradition. I love to biking. I love to cruise on highways and watch English movies to also increase the level of listening and increase the level of speaking.
Do you have friends who often speak to you in English in Jodhpur?
Yeah, I have many friends who just used to speak with me in English, and that's a good way to increase the level of speaking.
How frequently you visit gym, because you are very interested in gym, gymnasium and all that. Try to suggest your friends that exercise is a part of life and that is also a hobby. What do you tell about exercise to your friends?
Exercise is a good part of life. Without exercise we can't get fit, and this is very important this is our first priority, to get fit so that we can work anywhere frequently. I visit gym 5 days weekly.
So we are going to celebrate 21st June is an International Yoga Divas. It is celebrated throughout the world. You tell your friends who are just observing or viewing you that is exercise is different from yoga. Yoga and exercise both are same. How do you relate? Because you are yourself
yoga and exercise are different, because yoga is done for mentally. It increases our mental level, and for exercise it increases our physically, but it also develops some mental states of our life, but not as compared to yoga.
How do you think mirror practice is helping you to develop your speaking power more and more? Because many people who appear for the IELTS examination, they cut a very sorry figure when the speaking time comes.
In Meridian,
suggest in mirror practice, how do you do when you develop your speaking capacity?
In Meridian Overseas, we get a speaking session, a speaking task, in which we get lot of questions and a Q part. We get 2 minutes to speak on that cue part, and teachers and faculty of this Meridian Overseas also ask us questions, so that we can increase the level of speaking of ourselves.
What are the other things you are developing? Reading habits, say for example, of story books, one or two. Just mention one or two story books which helps you to develop the power of speaking. Because now you just give a specific answer to the viewers. That do you think that just by knowing grammar one can speak English very fluently, or something else has to be applied?
As I think basic grammar is need to speak English frequently, because without grammar we have no idea what we need to say about past, what we need to say about future, what we need to say about present. Without the basic concept of grammar, we can't speak in English.
So for personality development, what is your idea about personality development? In order to develop a very good personality, what one should do? Just one or two suggestions.
We should be confident, we should have a great eye contact, and we should not get frustrated, hesitate to speak.
This is a very wonderful idea, and he has made a very beautiful point when he said about curiosity. It is curiosity which makes a man a good speaker, good leader, good teacher, good administrator. In this connectivity, I am reminded of a very famous novel by Charles Dickens. He wrote a novel, Old Curiosity Shop. It is this particular curiosity which makes a man a good leader. So we here in IELTS, we groom leaders. Another question which is very straightforward, I am asking to him that do you feel hesitation while speaking? And if how to remove hesitation? Just tell your friends how to remove hesitation when you speak.
Before coming to a Meridian Overseas, I just hesitate, but after coming, I just hesitate little. I have not hesitated that much as compared to when I was before I came to there, but now I hesitate less as compared to my past.
So he says that after coming to Meridian Overseas, his hesitation is no more. He has eradicated his hesitation while speaking. It was a very wonderful session, having some sort of questions with respect to speaking. I know he is well confident enough to speak on reading, writing and listening also. But the speaking portion is a very important portion in IELTS that we need to know. So friends, many more amazements and many more surprises are waiting for you. We are interviewing each and every candidate here in the Meridian Overseas. Some repetitions may also happen in the case of some candidates in different facets, but this session includes the session of speaking, and at the same time, whatever remarks you have got from our students, I would like to tell on the behalf of Meridian Overseas and on my own behalf that you all, the fraternity, those who are preparing for IELTS examinations, should take up very seriously and read between the lines. And the focal point is that mirror practice. You tell something, one or two tips about mirror practice, how it has helped you to develop your fluency and speaking capacity. Just focus on mirror practice and tell them.
Okay, so and for mirror practicing, you should concentrate on your eye contact. You should know what you are saying. You should know which grammar you are using, what you are saying about past, you are saying about future. You should know about that. You should know the 12 concept of the basic grammar about the present, future, and that the 4 segments in which every past, present, and future have. And you should talk about any topics which you are like to talk about that.
That was a very wonderful session with him. Once and again, I would like to thank the inspirer of this entire event. What we are focusing on camera is our Honorable Director Amar Bahada, who is directing all the programs over here in the Meridian Overseas. It is all due to his inspiration that this sort of session, individual candidate connectivity and the questions we are putting to candidate. So we are very much, I personally am very much thankful to my sir who has given us this opportunity to integrate and spread and disseminate the knowledge through far and wide, entire Rajasthan, entire country and the whole world. And with this vision, we here in the Meridian Overseas, teacher and student faculty, is just like a friendly relationship, and it is a two-way traffic. We are continuing here, and the education is very collegial here in the institute. So I would like to invite the attention of all the candidates, all the students who are listening to this particular video with attention to find the notion that IELTS is an examination of technicalities and subjectivities. So there has to be a balance between subjectivity and technicality to crack this examination. Once again, we shall meet again tomorrow with another candidate, and many more surprises, friends, are waiting for you through this particular institution. Please be with us, listen to us, carefully and just have your own comments according to your own choice with these words. Once again, I thank all of you who are observing us, viewing us, and once again, thank you for the attention.
So guys, if you're planning to study abroad and join IELTS classes from Meridean Overseas, then contact on the given number and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. Thank you.